How men will take back the power. No effort required. Isn't that great? Well, there's a little bit of effort, but it's not the effort that you think. Men will take back the power from women quite simply, quite easily. And it's not even, we don't even really have to worry about women here. You literally don't even have to worry about them. Let them do whatever they want to do, right? They can protest. We don't have to go to court, protest against them, go to Congress. We don't got to set up institutions and try to influence the media like all the methods that they do, right? They're in the schools, they're in the media, they're in the political structure, then they're setting up this fund and this nonprofit and all this, like, it's just all BS, right? Because they have to. Because men are just so dominant, right? The way that we take back power, and what I mean by power is, men really just being better, right? The way men start to feel powerful again. Because I feel like most men out there, they don't feel powerful. They especially don't feel powerful around women. And you should. And it's not like a thing where it's like, oh, power over women and subjugate them and, treat them like crap and enslave them. Like, no, it's not like that. It's just you should feel powerful. You're a man, right? You should love yourself. There's nothing wrong with you feeling powerful. If you feel like there's something wrong with you feeling powerful, my goodness, bro. Like, love yourself, wake up. Like, there's nothing wrong with any human on earth feeling powerful within themselves, right? Feeling good, feeling powerful, feeling happy. The way that men do this is they simply act according to their nature, and that is to retain their masculine energy. They retain their semen. It is according to your nature. It's literally natural. If you think about animals in the wild, right? Think about the most alpha, intimidating, top of the food chain animals. Lions, tigers, bears, are they jerking off? Are they jerking off to porn every night? No, they're not. Are they jerking off at all? No. They ejaculate to get the females pregnant. That is literally it. They ejaculate to get the females pregnant. For most of their entire lives, they're withholding their sexual energy, right? And they don't even, they're not thinking about this. They don't even think about it. But that's why they're primal. They have that primalness to them. They have that edge to them. They have that masculine nature to them. They're just like, look at a lion and a tiger. Like, there ain't no fear. There ain't no trepidation. There ain't no meekness. Like, it's just all like primal. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to rip your head off. Like, I'm the shit, right? I'm the king of everything, right? Like, it's because they got an abundance of masculine, male primalness, masculine energy within them. And this is what's missing from men today is I think most men today, like, they've actually never been men. Like, yes, they're men, but like they've never actually really felt like all of their masculine power. They've never withheld their sexual energy. They've never been sexually disciplined for any long amount of time, right? They've never felt an abundance of masculine energy within themselves and what that entails, how powerful it makes you feel, how good it makes you feel, how sort of natural, like, you feel like you're acting according to your nature. It feels good. It feels right. You feel powerful, right? And this will take care of itself. If men start to act the way they should, if they start to retain their masculine energy, if they start to get disciplined, right? If they start to become more masculine because of that, they are masculine now, right? It will literally express itself naturally through all of your movements. Every word you say, how you say it, your eye contact, your charisma, your mannerisms, your behavior, everything. Like, it's literally, all of this is energetic. It's all on autopilot. All you got to do is, like, you input the prompt and the code will take care of itself. The code will just run, and you don't got to worry about running the code. You don't got to worry about how it runs, right? You'll just notice that you just naturally, when you're in a room with women, you feel powerful, and they see it too. They'll sense it. You'll sense that they sense it. You'll sense that they're now starting to treat you different. They're now starting to come correct a little more. They're starting to act a little more feminine. It's like, when you are more in your masculine, women just start to act more in their feminine when they're around you. It's just natural. It's just the way the energy works, right? When women sense like a masculine energy, a masculine presence around them, unless they're a Jezebel and they're just like they hate you, they hate themselves, they want to be men so bad for some reason, which is weird. You know, they want to control things and they just hate men or whatever, which is, I mean, that's a good amount of women today. But unless it's them, most women will recognize masculine energy, and they can't help it. They can't help but submit to it in an energy sort of form. They can't help it. They don't even know, they don't know what else to do against it, because they literally can't do anything against it, right? If all men were starting to do this, I mean, my goodness, feminism would be over tomorrow. Like, it would be over tomorrow. We'd wake up and it'd just be over. Like, women would be screaming at the wind, you know? They would be competing with men in careers that now are like, they're, it's like they're on steroids. I think they're just like, they got all this masculine energy within them, abundance of energy within them. Like, they're just, I'm trying to tell you, what'll naturally happen and just naturally, organically take place is that men just start to dominate again. Well, I mean, that's literally it. You don't have to think about how. Like, if you're asking me, like, well, how would this happen? And like, well, what if women do this? And like, what if women do that? And like, shouldn't we do this and shouldn't we do that? No, that's all too complex. That's all too complex for any one man to like understand how it's gonna unfold. All you got to do is just retain your masculine energy. You're now a more masculine presence on earth. And the more men that do this, it'll all take care of itself, right? It will all take care of itself because it's all energetic. Men are so lustful today. They're so in their feminine. They're just like so thirsty. They're so lustful. They're giving away their energy constantly. They're ejaculating constantly. It's like you're literally feminine. Like, you're weak, you're pudgy, you're pale, you got like, you're timid in the eyes, you're like hunched over, your posture is bad. You got no primalness to you. You got no primalness to you. You got no energy within you. You got no vitality within you. You're in a relationship. If you are in a relationship with a woman, you're in a relationship with a woman who's more masculine than you. That's running the relationship. That's making all the decisions. That's running you around like a hamster wheel. Like, she's got you in a cage and she's got you on a little hamster wheel. I mean, men today are just getting brutalized by women. It's like, bro, like, all these men, it's so simple. Like, just stop being lustful. That's how you give away all your energy. That's the biggest trick. Like, that's the biggest power grab for women, is they will steal. They love, it's like they innately know. Like, they don't consciously know, but it's like intuitively they know, like, just drain a man of his energy and I'll just have control over him. I swear. I swear. There's even a meme out there that's like, yo, just keep his balls like empty just all the time. Like, that's how you make him stay. And that's how you make him never like leave or whatever or do anything. Like, that's how you control him, basically. Like, just keep his balls empty. And it's like, it's a funny meme, but it's like, it's actually true though. It's actually true. Like, if you drain a man of his masculine energy constantly, like, you're just castrating him, basically. Like, you're literally just taking away all of his masculine drive, his masculine nature, his passion, his power, you know? Like it's really that simple. It's really as simple as just, it'll all take care of itself, is what I'm trying to say. Is like, men just hold themselves to a higher standard, focus on themselves, be the best men that they can be, sexually disciplined, withholding their energies unless it's for procreation, not delving into drugs, alcohol, or weed, or nicotine, or any other distractions, right? Not numbing your pain, engaging with your pain, right? Dealing with the brutalness of life, right? Not shying away from it, making it, having the pain of life harden you, right? Bruh, nothing else can happen. The only thing that's going to happen is you're just going to become an absolutely dominant force. You're going to be a masculine man, right? You're going to be actually the man you were always supposed to be. You're going to be the man that's like, all the women are just like, what? Like, damn. And if all men start doing this, then all women are going to be like, damn, all these men, oh, they're just so masculine. We just have to submit. Like, it'll make them want to submit. They'll start to respect us again. Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's all this, you know? We don't gotta, vote a certain guy in office, or, campaign against anybody. We don't have to, you know, go on news shows and debate against women. Like, no, we don't gotta argue with women. We don't gotta do none of that. Literally, don't worry about them. Just let them. That's what they're gonna do. They're just gonna all the time, all the time. That's women. That's all they do. Like, they're just silly. Like, when you really start to withhold your energy, you start to notice how silly they are. And like, they really don't have power. They're a female. Like, you start to notice, like, you're looking at them, you're like, oh, you're a female. Like, when you're starting to get more male, like more masculine, when you're retaining your energies, when you're doing all the right things, when you're getting more disciplined, you start to view women in a different lens. Like, you look at them completely different. Even dominant ones, even masculine ones, you're like, oh, like, you're still a female that's acting completely contrary to your nature. Like, oh, you poor thing. Like, oh, you're bitter and angry inside. I can see it. Like, and you don't look good, because most that are super masculine, they don't really look good. You know? And you're just like, oh, you're a female. You're just, it's almost like you sense their energy. Like, they're just more soft, they're more delicate, they're more emotional. You know? That's just the energy that they give off. They can't fake it, right? They're trying to fake masculine dominance, but that's not them. They're a female, feminine, two opposite ends of the spectrum. They're trying to be us because they respect us so much, because we've dominated history and societies and empires, and we've done all this crazy stuff for all these years in human history. And women were looking at this and they were just like, man, I want to be like them. I want power. So they try to be us, but you can't. Like, they literally can't. As much as they try, it will all come to naught once men start retaining their masculine energy, and they're actually abundantly masculine within themselves. They're comfortable within their masculine frames. Like, it's not even a competition. It's literally not even a competition. It's the San Francisco 49ers versus, toddler football. Like, it would literally just be like, you just kick them over. Like, you just slap them in the head and they just like drop like dominoes. You just flick them, and they're off the field crying. So, like, it's just not a competition. It's never been a competition. Women's greatest, I mean, I don't know how they did an amazing job. I have to say, they did an amazing job the last like 70, 80 years, just brainwashing all of society. All these feminists just brainwashed all of society, got all these men to like keel over and bend over backwards for women, drain their masculine energy, get super lustful, give away all their masculinity. And it's like, no wonder women are like now more powerful, is because men they aren't in their masculine. You know, once men are back into their masculine, it's over. It's just over. And it's not something like, oh, women are going to be, you know, we're going to bring down the iron fist on women and they're going to have no rights and no say and blah, blah. No, it's just they'll only want to be feminine again. Like they'll need to be feminine to have good lives. Like that'll be the only way for them because they just can't compete with men in that way, right? It just is what it is. This is how men take back the power. Retain that energy, bruh. All right, that's it. This video.